Now, I have an idea for you that I'm going to throw out here, and it pertains to a home invasion drill. And it's going to seem kind of silly at first, but hear me out because it seemed silly to a lot of people when I've talked about this before, and they were like, oh, come on. And then they tried it, and then they were like, wow, this makes a lot of sense. That was a great idea. So bear with me. Also, for those of you who are in gun-free zones, we get a lot of viewers from the United Kingdom, from Australia, parts of the United States, places in South America where you don't have access to a firearm. Even though I'm going to talk about firearms briefly, it still does pertain to you. It does pertain to you. Just stick with me, watch the video, and I'll explain it a little bit better here in a few minutes. Basically, you have two options. One thing that you can do is you can go out and hire a security expert or prepper expert to come to your home and run a drill with you and spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars. And what they will do is they will take your carry gun and unload it and have you do a little drill in your home like your home has been broken into. That's expensive and unrealistic, and you're only going to do it once or twice. Or you can do this. I know, it seems silly. This is a pair of laser tag guns. I have 6 of these with sensors. And what I did was I'll put the sensor on and give the other 5 sets to family members or 5 prepper buddies, right? And then I'll do a series of drills. For example, one of the drills will be in the middle of the night. I'll lay down on my bed in the dark with this on my nightstand and my sensor on while the other 5 of them creep into the house with their equipment. When I hear it, I respond. Let me go check this out and run a drill in my home. You can do it coming in your front door. You can do it coming in your back door, coming in through your garage. I've done it where I've sat down on the toilet with this in place of my carry gun and acted like I heard a noise and got up and checked and drilled my house, cleared my home of the people that were in there. And it doesn't have to be 5. I said 5 because I have 6 sets of guns. But I don't know how many it's going to be because I'll say you choose the number. So I could be looking for 3 people, 2 people, all 5. I don't know. And it keeps you in the dark and it keeps your mind sharp. And you can do that as often as you want. I got all 6 of these on eBay a couple of years ago for like $75. And all I have to do is replace the batteries and I can run these drills as often as I want. I can do it every week. And then I can go to somebody else's house and run the drills with them. And it doesn't cost me anything outside of the expense of having purchased the guns in the first place and replacing the batteries. Or you can hire an expert to do the same thing with your empty Glock or whatever you're carrying and do it in your house once and then play trial by fire if anyone ever does break in, because that's what's going to happen. You'd be surprised how well or how much you don't know your own home when you're pressed like that. Also, on the other side, when you go to someone else's home, it gives you some experience on clearing an urban environment, because it is not that easy to enter a home or enter an apartment building and go room to room or go down halls or up and down stairs. It's not that easy. Um, Also, this is something that you can do if you're in apartments. A lot of preppers are in apartments, and you guys are never addressed in these videos by all these prepper videos. They all assume that everybody's out in the country and they got a million chickens in a beehive. Most preppers, they're in the inner city or in an urban area somehow. You can still do this in your apartment. Have somebody pretend to come in through the front door. Just don't make too much noise to disturb the neighbors, but that's about as loud as it's going to get. Nothing will get broken, no one will get hurt. Now, gun-free zone people, I have also done this drill with rubber knives with practice batons, like foam-coated batons, wiffle bats. If you use a baseball bat, get a wiffle bat and do the drill with that. Do the drill with a knife. You'd be surprised how difficult that is. But if that's how you have to protect your home, then drill with those. You can still do it. You can get a set of rubber knives and get some of your prepper-minded buddies or some of your family members over and run those drills with them like that. And even if you have the guns, I still recommend trying it. I still recommend trying to do it that way because you may not always have a firearm handy. And it's good to get proficient with other types of weapons, blades or melee weapons. And for those of you who are preppers who have a family, and not everybody is on board, because this happens a lot where, you know, mom's in on it or dad's in on it and the spouse isn't, or the kids aren't, or whatever. This is a good way for you to get the rest of the family on board because it's fun. Hey, let's play laser tag in the house. But what you're really doing is running a drill. And you can incorporate that to help to bring them to the table and get them on the same page with you. If you're having trouble getting your kids on board, getting your spouse on board. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Well, like I said, it sounds silly, but when you actually do it, you will see the benefit of it. You will see the benefit of this. So please do share this with your prepper community. If you're in a prepper group, try this. Try this home to home with your buddies, and you'd be surprised at the results. So please do share this this little tip from Penn University. Thanks for watching.